Hello, this is Christy Robinette of ChristyRobinette.com, and welcome to another episode of What's in the Stars. Actually, that is not what this is called, but that's not a bad idea. So this next couple weeks, we have an awful lot of astrological chatter that we need to talk about. The first thing is on Thursday, January 28th at 2:17 p.m. Eastern Time. You might have to do the time shifts if you are not in the Eastern Time. I'm in Michigan. We welcome in the full moon in the astrological sign of Leo. Now, whether you're a Leo or you're a Libra or you're a Capricorn, I'm not going to say it doesn't make a difference, but it affects every zodiac sign in some way, shape, or form. Leos might feel it a little bit more just because it's in their home sign. So this full moon, as most full moons do, kind of bring out the crazy in everybody. So there might be some weather situations. You might notice that people are a little bit more peeved off than normal. Somebody cut somebody off and there's a road rage situation. The full moons often bring out the worst. So think of like the werewolf situation, and it does the shift to people. Some people are more tired than others. Some people are they can't sleep. And our animals act up. And our kids act up. And so this full moon in the astrological sign of Leo is all about setting goals. It's all about finding your roar, whether you're a Leo or not. Finding your inner Leo, your inner lion. It is looking for a new job if you're looking for one. It's finding your creative outlet if you've been feeling stalled. It is looking at your self-confidence if you've been having self-worthiness issues. It's having faith and it's having believing within yourself. And that's what the theme of this astrological sign in Leo full moon will bring to you. Now we got a couple other things we have to talk about because this is sort of like a recipe. So what else is in this recipe? In this recipe is we are now in the season of Aquarius. And the Aquarian energy is all about love and peace and inner peace and not wanting to add things to our lives that are causing conflict or inner conflict, just being done with it. So we've got that going on, and really not wanting to put up with a lot of bullcrap anymore, if you want me to be honest. So add in the recipe. Drum roll, please. I know I'm ducking because a lot of you don't like this, but we have Mercury in retrograde. Whether you believe in it or you don't believe in it, oftentimes I try to put the earmuffs on and the blinders on and go, la 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 la, this doesn't exist, and this is hogwash. It exists, people, it exists. So Mercury in retrograde is this assumption that the planet Mercury goes backwards. It really doesn't. But Mercury goes on vacation. Mercury rules communication and contracts and electronics and legalities, if you will. And so with it going on vacation, you have to try harder in those areas. So we have been in the pre-shadow of Mercury in retrograde since January 15th. We go full-fledged with Mercury in retrograde January 30th, end of the month, and it stays there typically 2 to 3 weeks. Happens like 2 to 3 times a year, and this one goes out of Mercury retrograde February 19th, but then we're in a post-shadow for 2 weeks. I am not one of these that's going to tell you, don't sign a contract, don't buy a car, don't buy a house, don't accept a new job, because I think that that's unrealistic. If you can wait, then wait. But if you can't, just make sure that all your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted. And that if you're, receiving a new employment opportunity, know that it's not that you're going to lose your job or that's a short-term job because you're signing that contract in Mercury or in retro, but it means that there might be another opportunity that you like that comes for you. You might get a promotion. You might not stay at that position for very long. I think we always go into the negative with regards to anything, honestly. So with Mercury in retrograde, I don't necessarily see it as a negative with everything. I just see it as a be careful with everything. And especially like if you're sending an email out to your boss, make sure that it's not the email that you were going to send your coworker bitching about your boss that you're sending to your boss. Like, those are the situations that we see during Mercury in retrograde. We see the, oh crap, I texted this person and not that person, or I didn't look at the contract great enough and now I'm screwed, or those types of situations. But the positive part of it is Mercury in retrograde. Are you tired of me saying that yet? Because I am. It's all about the REs. It's about the rewinds. It's about the renovations, soul renovations. It's anything that's got that RE renewal, anything that's got that RE connected to it. Now, the one thing, RE also, what does RE? What's another word? Relationships. So you have to be cautious seeing if you're being a little bit more snarky than normal or a little bit more short with your kids or your spouse. And also if you had a breakup and you are, really trying to block this person out of your life, a lot of times the past relationships come back during Mercury in retrograde, and it doesn't mean that everything's all fixed. In fact, it's probably, this is the one time I'm going to say, it's probably a really bad idea for you to renew that contract, that relationship contract, during this time. So I hope that helped you. So we've got the full moon, we've got Mercury in Ret, we've got age of Aquarius, we have got a new month coming up. So much. And I thank you so much for allowing me to talk about the stars, the sun, and planets, honestly. My name is Christy Robinette. Have a great month. We will survive.